Hello, I'm Jana, and welcome back to the Crafty Corner. Today is day 6 of Craftmas, and do you want to build a snowman? Well, today we're going to be building a few snowmen with Chilli and Freezy from last year's Diecember, as well as Twig and Stump, one of my all-time favorite Sizzix dies. If you'd like to see which other supplies I'm going to be using, go ahead and pause here. All right, let's head over to the Crafty Corner. Today, we are going to be building some snowmen, and we're going to be pulling in 2 different die sets for some frosty fun. First of all, we have got Twig and Stump. This might be my favorite die set from last year. These guys are just too adorable, and of course, they come with a whole bunch of wintry props to create a fun card. But wait! There's more. In addition to Twig and Stump, we also have Chilli and Freezy. These are from last year's Diecember Simon Says Stamp die set. I love these guys as well, and I couldn't leave them off the list for making snowmen. To create a frozen winter wonderland. Now, I have a pretty large stash of backgrounds, and I've been digging through my stash, and here we go. I have pulled this one. This was made with some Distress mica spray stain and some texture paste. We have got some Hocus Pocus, and it looks like we've got some frozen juniper on here. This is going to make a wonderful background. And the snowflakes were done with one of the mini Tim Holtz stencils. So we're just going to put this background, well, in the background, and we're going to focus on building some snowmen. So we're going to start with Chilli and then Stump and Twig. So all of these have pretty much the same construction. You have got a base piece created in black, and then there is the second layer created in white. Now I've cut these from some black craft stock, and these are from some Distress heavy white cardstock. And I have put some double-sided tape on the back to make this super easy to assemble. Now there are some little die cut pieces in here, and I've got my die pick ready if I need to poke those pieces out. So we're just going to take that first layer. Let's see if any of these, nope, those are not going to come out nice and easy. That's okay. So I'm just going to take the die pick and I'm just going to poke those extra pieces out onto my finger, and I can easily discard those. Okay. Those are very, very small. And now just these 2 pieces right here. And one more. Good. So we're just going to take this and we're going to line it up with the black base. And this is going to give us the eyes and the buttons on the snowman. Simple, easy layer. Now we're just going to do the same thing with the other pieces. This one I did not put the double-sided sticky tape on, so we're going to need a little bit of collage medium. Just take that, we'll put a few dots on here. Just quickly scribbling that on, don't need too much. I don't want to get too much glue ooze. And we'll take that, line that up. There we go, nice and easy first layer. These are already starting to look pretty snowman-like. And let's go to the next one. So I'm trying this a different way. I'm just going to poke these pieces out first and see if I can't get the rest of this to peel off without those extra pieces. All right, don't know if this is going to work as well, but let's see. Oh, well enough. Okay. Good. So we'll just take this and line that up. There we go. Now on to the fun part of decorating these snowmen. So I've got all sorts of accessories off to the side, and we'll just pull these in Let's set these guys off to the side for a moment. So we have got arms, we've got noses, we've got a scarf, a hat. This star and these circles are going to be used to embellish this tree. And for our teeny tiny snowman, I have got some earmuffs, another scarf, and some more arms. All of these I'm going to be coloring in today with some Distress Reinkers. Off to the side, I have got my Distress Reinker palette, and that will be a nice easy way for us to add some color. So I'm just going to slide things around just a little bit, put my palette down, open that up, and of course we'll be pulling in a Distress watercolor paintbrush. So we are going to use the brush and we're going to add some color to these. Let's go ahead and start with the noses. I'm going to grab just a little bit of carved pumpkin. There. So we'll work with that and work our way through all of these different elements. So we'll do this a little bit in real time together, and then we'll move things onto fast forward so that we can speed paint the rest of these pieces. All right, let's see here. So that looks like that was maybe ripe persimmon or abandoned coral. So let's see here. I do want carved pumpkin. Let's see how this is. Okay, that might be crackling campfire instead, but you know what? I'm happy with that. So just adding that little bit of color on here. There. I love custom coloring in parts and pieces. It just allows more play, and it also means that I get to use the reinkers, which I don't use nearly as often enough as I would like. Okay, so pretty simple. We just take the brush, we dip, and we paint. Let's go ahead and put the rest of this on fast forward as we continue to color in all of these parts and pieces for our snowman. Okay, we've got all the pieces that we need painted, so now it is time to finish building our snowman. So I want to start with chilli first. This one is going to need a scarf and the earmuffs, some arms, and a nose. So I'm just pulling these pieces out so that I'm all ready. Let's start by adding a little bit of collage medium to the scarf. So I'm just going to gently dot this on, trying to be really light. Don't need a whole lot of the glue. Good. We'll just line that up on here. There we go. Not bad. That's really cute. And we'll just set that down for a moment to dry. And let's move on to the little earmuffs. I love how all the snowmen come with different options for dressing them up. It just means that there are so many different snowmen that you can create, and you can give all of them their own unique personality. Okay, got that side and this side. Okay, now let's go ahead and build one of the noses. Oh, these are super small. Okay. And one more piece. Good. So, these are really, really tiny. Just going to carefully pick that up and add just a little bit of the collage medium. Okay. Oh, that's so small. All right, I'll just squeeze that for a moment to make sure that everything is going to stay stuck together. Good. All right, let's go ahead and add the nose onto our snowman. A little bit of glue. Carefully turning that. And right there. Good. Now, let's add the scarf. Again, just a little bit of glue. And we'll carefully place that. Good. Definitely liking this quite a bit. All right, and now the earmuffs. Let's see, how are these going to fit on? Oh, like that. Okay, so do a dot of glue here and a little bit there. So we'll just kind of slide those on. Okay. Good. And now the arms. So I'm just going to take the collage medium and run a little bit on that arm. We'll place this one here. And we'll do the same on this arm. Okay, good. And we'll tuck that one over here. All right, so that would be our first snowman completed. Now I'm just going to move him off to the side so he can dry. And let's go ahead and assemble our other two snowmen. The process for building Twig and Stump is going to be pretty much the same, so let's go ahead and put this part on fast forward as we finish building our snowmen. Here are our completed snowmen. Now it is time to assemble the card. So we're just going to move these guys off to the side for a moment, and we're going to bring back our background. And I also have a bit of a landing space for them now. We're going to be using that, and I also will need some foam squares to pop that up a little bit. Okay, and before we add the foam squares, I want to go in and add a couple of trees in the background. So right here I have got watercolor trees CMS 317, and we're just going to stamp a couple of trees in the background, and then we can start the assembly process. Okay, so for stamping I've decided to pull in some Distress Archival ink, and we're going to be using Rustic Wilderness. Okay, so just taking a stamp, placing it down on our stamping block, a bit of ink, and let's stamp. Okay, right there. That's not bad. And now the other one. Good. And that leaves me plenty of space in the middle to add this tree as well. So just moving some things off to the side. Let's go ahead and add our foam squares. I am going to do a little bit more embellishment of this tree. We are going to bring in some metallic droplets to decorate it. Okay, you know what? I'm not quite done with this. I think I want to add some snow. And to do that, we're going to be using some grit paste, snowfall, And I'm going to be pulling in this stencil. This is from last year's Stamptember stamp set. So just place that on here. Got a palette knife. Moving this up just a little bit. A little bit of texture paste. All right, let's add a little bit of snow to this. Okay, let's see what we got. Yep, definitely like that. We have now got some textured snow on here as well. Okay. So I am going to still put our foam squares on the back, and I should be able to gently place that onto our background. So just taking those, sticking them on here, being careful not to squish that beautiful snow we've just added. Okay, that's good. One more. All right, so now I'll just carefully pull off these backings. All right, I've got two more. There. All right, now I'm just going to gently put this on here. Let's see, are we lined up? Looks like it. Okay, good. And now I also am going to put the tree on. And then we will decorate the tree with the metallic droplets. Ooh, yeah, definitely like that. Cool, we've got some nice dimension added. Now, droplets. Let's see. Christmas drops, here we go. I store a lot of my embellishment in these tins that Tim Holtz has designed. And then I take label stickers and make sure I know exactly what I've got in each tin. Okay, so I'm just going to take some drops of collage medium and I'm just going to put that on here, and then we add the drops. All right, I'll start with the larger ones at the bottom and we'll work our way up. So pretty. I love the droplets. They are just so festive, and they make decorating a tree really easy. Okay, good. That can go there, there. Let's see. All right, a couple more droplets and this tree will be trimmed. Good, and one more. All right. Very happy with this. Now, let's see about adding our snowman. So, might need to adjust that arm. Let's see. If I put him right there, put this guy over here, and we'll put our little guy in front. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually move a couple of drops. Huh. That's not a big deal. All right, and I want this little guy down here. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy with that. So I need some foam squares on the back of these guys, and that should be good. All right, foam squares. And a little bit of collage medium. Okay. Let's stick that down here. All right, and a little bit of glue for that hand. Good. Now for this little guy, we need some more squares. And a little bit of collage medium near the top. All right, let's place this guy right here. That is good, I like that. Now this tall guy. So I've definitely got to reposition that arm. Oh, I've got a droplet running away. All right, I'm just gonna take that arm off for the moment and I'll reposition that after I've got him placed. Okay, foam squares. And a bit of collage medium. Once I have him stuck down, then I will put that arm back. All right, I like that. It's like he's reaching up to put an ornament on the tree. So I think we'll take that other arm and just put that along his side. That should work. Yeah. That works out really nicely. Okay. So the last thing that I need to do is add a sentiment. And this is perfect. Winter wishes. That is just the right sentiment to finish off this card. All right, and let's put that right here. Here is our completed Winter Wishes card. Today we have been featuring the die set Twig and Stump along with last year's December set Chilli and Freezy. I have had so much fun creating this Winter Wonderland card with these adorable snowmen, and the tree just adds a wonderful festive touch to the whole card. Thank you so much for joining me here today at the Crafty Corner, and hope that you will join us next time for some more Craftmas fun. Until next time, happy crafting!